Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and Honor just sent over their latest flagship, the Magic 6 Pro. Excited to check this one out. It has a 180 megapixel periscope camera, so definitely need to take some pictures with this guy. It also features Honor's silicon carbon battery, which makes it a little more dense, so that means you can have more milliamp hours in the same size, so it's a 5600 milliamp hour battery. You do get other flagship specs like the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, you have a 120 hertz AMOLED display, and a lot more. So we're gonna dive into it, we're gonna take a quick look what comes in the box, then of course get some hands-on with this new flagship from Honor. Let's get started. Here it is, the Magic 6 Pro from Honor. Taking it out of the box right away, we have the phone. I'm gonna set this to the side for just a second, continue through. You've got your SIM ejection tool, and let's see what else. We do have a cable, USB Type-C to Type-C. And Honor didn't send any booklets, but you probably will get some of note. No charging brick in the box. Now I'm going to boot up the Magic 6 Pro, and while it turns on, we're gonna take a closer look at the hardware. So down at the bottom, you've got your SIM card slot, microphone, USB Type-C port, one of the speakers. Moving along on the right side there, you've got your power button, volume rockers. Make note of the camera bump. And then up towards the top here, we have another microphone, an IR blaster. Not many phones have that. Nice that that's included. Another one of our speakers. And then along the left side, absolutely nothing. On the back, just some Honor branding. And moving along there is our camera module. A close look at that camera system. I'm a little indifferent about the layout of the lenses. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. But anyways, we have their Honor Falcon camera system, so a 180 megapixel periscope telephoto camera, which can zoom up to 100 times. We've also got a 50 megapixel main camera, each 9000 sensor, which does have OIS, and then a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. Running through the setup process, you'll notice something up towards the top. It kind of just looks like an island on the screen. Now there is an in-display fingerprint scanner, so setting our thumb down, let's get it set up. The haptic feedback it's giving feels solid, feels very premium. Let's continue through. It is a little bit lower than I'm used to. I would like it a little bit higher, but you do get used to it after about a week, and you can pretty much set your thumb down without looking. And there we go. All set up. You can add more later if you'd like to. And here we are all set up and ready to go. There's a close look at that display. A close look at that 6.8-inch quad curved display. Gets up to 120 hertz refresh rate. This is an AMOLED screen, and up to 5,000 nits peak HDR brightness, so very bright. Going into settings, scrolling down to display and brightness, and we will see that the screen resolution set to smart resolution. It will lower to save power. You can turn that off if you'd like, and out of the box you've got 2800 by 1280 resolution. You can bump it down if you'd like to. Also, screen refresh rate set to dynamic. You can have it 60 hertz, which will save battery, and then also high. So you can force it to 120 hertz and also manage apps using the higher refresh rate, so you can change it on a per app basis. I do like that setting. Not a lot of phones have that. Now, if you don't like this cutout towards the top, it seems like you can change it when you are in specific apps. So for example, if we go to Chrome and I hit hide cutout, now let's go ahead and go into Chrome. You'll notice when that app is open, it does an actual cutout up towards the top, so you can't actually see the cameras up front. That's a 50 megapixel front-facing camera, by the way, and a 3D TOF sensor, so you get more secure and better face unlock. Remember, the Magic 6 Pro also has a 5600 milliamp hour battery, which is much bigger than other flagships out there. Plus, it's also IP68 rated. Setting our thumb down will unlock the Magic 6 Pro. Just do a couple more quick tests. Again, it's a little bit lower than I would like, but you can get used to that motion with your thumb. But it seems to be very quick and accurate. And opening up that camera app for the first time, it says, "Know you better." Intelligently recognizes scenes, optimizes images. And this is a big feature, their motion sensing capture, which is AI high-speed shutter. So when there's a lot of movement going on, it recognizes it, and it will take a more still image, so to speak. So if we just turn it on, it's motion sensing capture on. This is obviously just a very bad example, but if we go ahead and take a picture of our hand, which is moving, I don't know what this is gonna be. I'm moving my hand pretty quick. Wow, that actually is not bad. Okay, that's what I expected right there. So that's still pretty good. So you'll see it does take some images and still pretty clear, even though I was, just shaking my hand like crazy. I'll have to go out and really test this, jump around or play some basketball or something. Also, 2.5 times zoom, which is optical, so this is not digital zoom. It gives you a shortcut for 5 times zoom as well, but again, like I mentioned, 100x zoom is an option. That ultra wide is 0.5 times. Obviously, you can get a lot more in your shot. Some different modes: portrait, night, aperture mode, which is really nice. You can blur the background of specific subjects, going over video, which let's go ahead and change this actually. So you can, I think it's on 1080. So 1080, you can bump it all the way up to 4K, I believe is the highest. Actually, let me bump it down to 30 and see if 8K becomes an option. No, so for some reason they don't have 8K recording. There is a movie mode where you can shoot in log, and then going into more, you have all of your other camera features. I will definitely have to go outside and do some testing. Follow me on Instagram to see some sample shots. Finally, going back into settings, want to just show off some different options that you do have, such as an assistant here. So they do have an AI assistant, which also has smart sensing. So keep screen on while looking, gaze at screen to enable always on display, smart rotate, auto orientation. That actually is probably a good one to match the user's face. So if you're laying side by side with your phone in bed, it knows not to auto rotate. So that'll be a fun one to really try out. They have other options like multi-window shortcuts and gestures, a lot of them, such as knuckle for screenshot. I don't know if it's 2, so it is double tap with your knuckle, recognizes it, works how it should. That's great to see. But anyways, that is it for me for now on the new Honor Magic 6 Pro. I'm pretty impressed, looking forward to really testing out this camera system. And again, really great that they have a larger battery. I'm glad that batteries are, getting more dense so you can include more battery capacity. But drop a comment, let me know what you think about the new flagship from Honor. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. As always, thanks for watching.